So in this video, we're going to be going over live student stores that have done over 10K per month, and we're going to be first breaking down the landing page, and actually in another section, we're going to be going into the ad account, breaking down the products, the ads, and see exactly what went right and what went wrong. So I want to give a little bit of a backstory. So this store in particular actually did 90K in the first month, and this store right here actually was doing around 10K per month in a very competitive industry, and we'll be breaking that down, obviously selling bidets, but we're going to be going further. So let's go ahead and break down this page, and I'm going to give some key pointers on things that I see other students really capitalizing on that's working. So first of all, I noticed my reviews from the case study store are here. I'm going to let that slide for now, but we keep going, and I like how there's the demographic right here. So I think the demographic might be a little bit older, but regardless, this looks very professional. I know that this is an inspiration kind of taken from a more legitimate company, and so that's great. The design, the feel immediately is a lot better, right? It's a lot better than what you would normally see on a page with dropshippers. And overall, this is good. I would change the color of the button to like an orange or something a little bit brighter. Now, if we keep going, this is good too. But the bundles are also structured very well. So 1-year warranty, adapter included. So another thing that you can do is with your check marks, you can like reiterate some commonly asked questions like, hey, what's included? Or warranty is always good to include. Like, does this include warranty? Is there a money back guarantee? Like things like that is really good to have in your check marks, and also $45 each. This is exactly how we teach it in the course, right? So this is going to push more people to get the bundle. And I know another question was, well, what if you have different variants, right? What if you have different variants and different products, can you still do the bundle? Well, it'll be tough. It'll be tough if you have a ton of different variants and you're trying different bundles. And if you do have a lot of variants, you can always copy what I had on the case study store, right? That had like 500 variants. So either way, as long as you can follow the selling structure, the bundles is really an icing on the cake to increase average order value. So we're going to keep going. And I like this right here. Due to recent toilet paper shortage, so this was obviously a play on events, but this right here makes it believable, right? So why is it on sale? Guaranteed stock. Why is it running out of stock? Because of COVID-19 or whatever, right? So we have believability, which is good. And then we have selling. So this is where it actually gets different, and this is where I'd like you guys to take some inspiration. This is very good. We have selling right here, some quick bullet points, exactly how it works with a GIF. It looks very clean. And if we keep going, I like this image. It explains it very well of what it does. And right here, this was done very well. I love how they included this right below how it works and just continues selling the product. This is very, very important, and we're going to be going into the next store, and you'll see how they did a fantastic job and they were able to scale. So if we keep going, frequently asked questions, perfect, right? These are all the questions people have. And can you imagine when someone actually lands on this page? Think of it. They are literally going through the page, they immediately see price. And then if they're not ready to purchase, that's fine. Now we sell them. Now we sell to the more practical people who aren't just going to be immediately buying. Maybe they want to make sure it has all the features, and it does, right? It does all the selling. This has all the features that you can ever want with water squirting towards you. So this is perfect. Now the reviews, this is actually done through a different app, which is fine. If you guys want to use a different app, that's totally fine. What's more important is just the structure and the concept, and then following like everything else in the program, right? So as long as you have reviews and they look legitimate, this looks very clean. I love the way this looks. This is absolutely perfect. One thing I would change this to in the settings, you can actually make this green. So change this to green for whatever reason. People, whenever you see verified, usually it's green. Okay, so and then another thing is the button color. I know I didn't mention that, but the color of this should be orange or some other color that pops. And I know it seems kind of like silly, but yeah, you definitely don't want this to be one of your branded colors. You want this to pop in a way. You want it to consistently remind the customer to add to cart. So we're going to keep going. And then we see the bundles again, perfect, and then about us. So this is great and fantastic. And one thing I noticed as well is that the footer links, you want to make sure to have all of your footer links, and probably even more than this, not just track your order, contact us. It needs to be terms of service as well, refund policy. they have refund policy, which is great. Privacy policy, shipping, good. You want to have as many links because the Merchant Center, when you actually submit your products to the Merchant Center, Google just crawls and makes sure that you have the links. Now what's important is when you click on the Contact Us, what you want is your address right here with a phone number. So you can get a phone number that obviously isn't your direct line, right? But whatever you put in your Merchant Center for your address, you want it somewhere on your page. So when Google crawls, Merchant Center address here, oh, address here, it looks good, right? And so then obviously, yes, you want to contact us, and you should also have your email. So you should also have your email right here, like let's just say support@bummyofficial.com. Like that's what should be right here. So overall, this is really good. And if we go to the home page, and we will look at this on mobile in a minute, if we look at homepage, the homepage looks pretty good. You'd be surprised at just the homepage doesn't matter as much because we have a really good landing page. But if we go back, if we look on mobile, I'll briefly scroll through it. I like the way this is set up. Looks very good, very easy to read. A quick kind of tip here is always keep your font at least at a 16 size font on mobile. That for whatever reason is like a good size. So 16 size font is good on mobile. We could see how this is structured on mobile, and you can see how that button kind of blended in a little bit. Keep going. Bundles are very good. And yeah, the way this is put together is great. Really like it. Very clean, very engaging and funny. And you know, look how they kind of changed this section, because obviously on desktop that long image isn't going to work, so they changed it to this. Fantastic. Yep, looks very good. So this is really, really good. Love it. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and go into the next store.